Welcome back, Legendary Potato here to episode number 79 of the Potato SMP series, and in the last episode what we ended up working on was right over here. We ended up making a cobblestone generator so I don't have to go underground to get some, because I actually have a silk touch pickaxe, so it actually kind of makes it kind of convenient to get all that. So if I need cobblestone for anything, I can go there. But as well as that, I also went over to the village over on this side of the base, and I started making these guys breed a little bit more, trying to get better villagers. And so I don't know how much they've breeded since I looked. At least I can go ahead and take a look right now. We'll see if we get anything. There's an Enderman on top of that house over there. Okay. But yeah, we'll come over here. We'll go ahead and take a look and see what exactly we can find from this. If we have any other villagers that I have not seen yet. But they have not been breeding very much, so that's a little bit unfortunate there. Let's see, is there anything going on? Doesn't look like it. Maybe, possibly. I think these guys are new. Librarian? Oh, actually, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so we got a librarian. That's very good. Rotten flesh. Perfect. So that's a new guy. I think these two. Okay, wait, leather worker. Yeah, so it looks like we got a new librarian, so we definitely need to trade with him. So we can definitely do that. And also what I did here, I believe this is off camera, is I have this villager, hopefully he's still in here. Is you still in there? He's not in there. There was supposed to be a nitwit villager in there, and now he's not in there. So that was supposed to be so that I could put that villager inside the farm, but he vanished. I don't know where he went. He must have died or something. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's episode. I've also done tons of organizing with these chests off camera, so check out all of this. Look at that. It's pretty nice. So like this one, completely empty for the most part. There we go. So hopefully it lasts like that for a little while. I just have to do this every once in a while just to make sure everything's all good. But yeah, so it's a little bit better, a little cleaned out. So let's go ahead and get some sugarcane. We'll turn it into paper. We'll see what this librarian offers for us. See if we get any good enchanted books out of it. Okay, so I traded out a bunch of paper. Now he trades books. So, or he trades books for emeralds. So I guess I can make some books as well. And we'll see. Oh, whoa, you're trying to breed. See exactly how this turns out. But we got like a bookshelf and a compass, which is useless. But yeah. So I'm hoping, like, ideally, it would be cool to get like a mending villager, right? That would be amazing. But that's super rare. That's hard to get. So I'll see if I can do that just by breeding a bunch of villagers. Maybe eventually, after a very long time, we can get one. But yeah, so I'll make a couple books with the leather that's probably not here. And then we'll go from there. So I'm actually really surprised I still haven't gotten a farmer villager yet. But it looks like they're still breeding. I think I just got a baby, what's it called? It's the, with the green one, the green robe nitwit. There we go. Okay, I had to figure out what it was called again. I completely forgot for some reason. So I just got a baby nitwit, which is fine. I guess I can just throw that inside the farm, which would be good. So I'll just have to throw them outside, keep them safe. And I also have to throw them 8 stacks of seeds, and so that way then it can't pick up other food, which is important to make sure that it doesn't mess up the whole thing, which is why the carrots don't work on that one, because that villager's actually still has its own food, so that completely just messes up the system. But yeah, so what I can do now, I'm so glad I have this thing. This thing's awesome, so I can get free emeralds. But yeah, so what I need to do is I can get that nitwit to be an adult eventually. Of course, gotta wait a little bit. Throw them inside the farm and replace the probably white robe villager, I believe, that's sitting inside there right now. And then that will be good. So we can try and do that. So let's go ahead and work around with doing that right now. Okay, so we got 2 more enchanted books. They both actually kind of suck. So Fire Protection 2, which is not really that good, and Curse of Vanishing, which is obviously terrible, and it's for 20 emeralds, but I don't know. So yeah, these books are kind of disappointing, unfortunately, but we can always try again, which is good. So yeah, that's definitely not giving up anytime soon. But look at that, 45 emeralds. I've been just kind of walking around trading with these guys. But let's go ahead and deal with this nitwit a little bit and see what we can do with that. Okay, so I'm currently trying to push this guy through a hole, and they're all standing around here. Get out of the way. Go. Go. Please. Please, let me get this guy out of here. If he gets old, then that, like, totally messes up everything. If I can push this guy out without getting the rest of them through, that would be ideal, but I don't know where you just went. There you are. So, yeah, this is going to be very difficult to do. It was not easy the first time, and it seems like it's not going to be easier the second time. And I don't know why do they all hang out here? Like, why do all the villagers hang out here? This can't be a coincidence, right? Like, there must be a reason behind that. Okay, so I think I got him out of there. That was extremely difficult to do, but let's go ahead and see if he's chilling out around here or not. There you are. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna do what I did before and push this guy out of here. Like, how do I want to do this? Like with the water, probably, like that. There we go. Okay, so let's just push him out and cover this all up. There we go. That should work out. So I did this before, like right there, and then apparently that just, he despawned or something. But he was alive. He was alive when he was an adult, so he didn't suffocate. But something happened, and you know, I left him there, and he's gone. So that should be good. I'll make this slightly bigger and probably light it up and stuff so that he doesn't die or something. But yeah, so then later on in the episode we can bring him up there, and then we should get a fully working carrot farm, which would be awesome. So there we go. So I'm gonna let this guy do his thing. Hopefully he'll grow up just fine. And yeah, so let's go ahead and carry on with other stuff. Okay, so I have a bunch of coal. I want to go ahead turn that into coal while I wait for that villager to do his thing. I got some emerald ore from before. That rhymed. We got a bunch of iron ore as well. But what I want to do is I'll get my fortune pickaxe. You can get tons of that, so get tons of good loot. And yeah, so wait, I'm gonna take that out, pull this chest out, or I guess the shulker box, and we'll see how much we can get from that. I also want to check on the iron farm, see how much we got going on there, because I think I'll probably have some sort of project soon where I have a bunch of hoppers or I need a bunch of iron. So I just want to make sure I get as much of this as I possibly can. So let's see. Okay, we got a stack and 3, and probably a dude up here. Yep. I don't know how to fix this, and I don't think anybody has suggested any way to fix this, except for maybe like moving those villagers. But I don't know, too much effort just to like kill one iron golem every now and then. But yeah, so there we go. Got some more of that. But I do want to work on something like eventually I want to have like an automatic brewing system, which will require a lot of hoppers, of course. Like that would be really cool to set that up underground. Like I haven't done much of the underground stuff in a little while. Like I kind of went through this phase where I did a bunch of underground projects for a while, and you know, that kind of expanded. But I think it would be cool if we had that. So let's say I needed a potion really quickly, I can just kind of press a couple buttons and I'll get that potion that I need. I don't have to get the ingredients myself or anything, which would be really neat, of course. So that might be a soon project. I just kind of want to figure out what design I'm happy with, and then we can get started with that. But yeah, so I'm going to do the coal, and I will be back with you guys when I have all of this done. I'm hoping, let's see, we got about 5 stacks, so I'm hoping for about 10 stacks of coal by the time I come back down. Okay, so it looks like we got over a 11 stacks, which is very good, and we also yeah, have a little extra there, so it's good. That's pretty good. That's a good amount of coal, I think. Yeah, so plenty of iron, plenty of coal. I think we should be good there. So I'm hoping the villager's grown up by now. Ooh, there we go. More slime. Check that out, right? Yeah, so I'm hoping he's grown up, and then we can start throwing that villager inside the thing, and hopefully we will start seeing results with that carrot farm. But I still need to do a little bit of work with that. I need to get my seeds, see if he's all grown up. I need to make some sort of minecart track. At least I think a minecart track would be a good idea. I might have some minecart rails somewhere, and then after that he should be good to go, and I can probably throw the other villager back over there with the minecart track if I use that. So it could work both ways, so I could get that villager out of there. Okay, awesome. So this guy's all grown up. So I guess I can start working on a minecart track. So it would have to go from here down all the way down this way, So it's going to be a very expensive one, it looks like. Come turn this way, and then probably go over all of this right into that. And I assume that would probably use up to 5 stacks of rails, which is quite a lot. But you also got to consider is I have some in the nether, I have unlimited iron, and yeah, I don't know what else, but I can probably do that without too much of an issue. I can make a bunch of minecart rails. I would prefer to use a boat, obviously, since that honestly does not use that much. But I think minecart is definitely the way to go with this. And I should have spare minecarts around here, so let's go ahead and just make some tracks and stuff, and I'll have to use some gold up, but that's okay. Okay, so to be sure that this villager is a valid candidate, I need to throw the 8 stacks of seeds. And so obviously that will fill up his food hotbar, and then that will tell us if he is wanting food or not, which then will mean is that the farmer villager will toss stuff to him and everything will be all good there. So what I need to do is come over to here and we'll see if he takes all the seeds, which I assume he should. Since the food is controlled in our villager, he should not have any food as far as I'm concerned, which is why we ended up doing that. So that then they can't give food to each other without me giving them food first. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So perfect. Okay, so he took all of it, which is good. So we can start doing our thing now. So we can just open this up and we'll deal with that a little bit later. And so I'll start the minecart track, and I will be back with you guys when I have made decent progress on that, and we can put that villager in there, and then we can see if everything works. It would be super exciting. So I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I got the track done. It goes all the way down that way. I can't see it from here, but yep, let's see right there. You can see it goes up in the sky a little bit. Very high up. I had to make sure I went over everything and also had enough so that I could go back down. And I'll probably leave this here for when I do the 3rd level on that as well, so it'll probably be high enough for that. And so now, what I can probably end up doing is sending a villager down into here, sending one back, and we should probably be all set. So let's go ahead and get this villager out of this little dirt thing, which I built so that it's kind of enclosed, so like, I don't know, lightning doesn't hit or something, which can happen, you know, that's not totally uncommon. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see what we can do about this. Okay, so we had a leather worker in here. So this guy honestly is not even that great. So like we already have like 2 other leather workers inside the village as it is. So we can probably get rid of this guy. We probably don't need to take him back. But honestly, I'm not too sure right now. I don't know, what's a good idea? I could probably push this guy off. He won't die though. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just bring him back anyway, just why not, right? So I can do that, throw these onto here, and we can do that. So the minecart will be here, push that in, everything should be good. So let's go ahead and get a minecart. I should probably have one somewhere down here, and then we'll be all set. There we go. Okay, so I got the villager inside. I turned off this just in case I would accidentally send the minecart up, so good thing I didn't. So I guess I can get rid of this dirt, make sure he doesn't hurt himself at all. And we should be able to send him off. I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous. I'm going to also sleep because I do not want to have mobs spawning on here while I'm sending him up. So we'll just go ahead and sleep, right? Oh, actually, we have so many people in the game. Okay, so I'm going to have to tell them to sleep, and hopefully we can do that. Okay, so it's morning. I'm sending him off. He makes it up to the top, which obviously he should because those are all powered rails all the way up. And then we'll see if he makes it down, which he should. There should not be. Okay, so he should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and just fly over here. I don't want to run this entire thing. And there he is. Perfect. Okay, and this guy's standing way too close to the edge for my comfort. So all I gotta do is push this dude inside, and everything should be good. This thing could be fully working. And so I will just cover all this up so he can't escape, of course, because that is a thing that can happen. Like that. There we go. So we'll just hope I don't hit the villager between here. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do this. I'm way too scared when I use the sword on the minecart, but ooh, hit him. Oh, alright, sorry buddy. But yeah, we just gotta push him in now. Okay, and he's in. Perfect. That went really smoothly. So now I guess I could send this villager back. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I want to. If I can just put this guy out of his misery without like having to lower the villager score. Actually, I don't even think he's part of my village, so I don't even think it matters that much. See, I guess I can just do that. There we go. That should be okay, hopefully. I mean, it probably isn't too great, but we'll just go ahead and try it. And throw that in there. And we should be all set. So, hopefully we will start seeing some carrots flowing in very soon. Maybe if I come down... Okay, if I can like come down and like look inside, see what's going on. Maybe play around with the carrots. We might have just made some progress. Possibly, maybe. Okay, the villager's going in. Gonna try and feed him. Is it gonna work? You know what? Let's find out. I'm gonna walk inside. Oh, he's not throwing anything. So I'm gonna start doing this in a little bit just so he kind of plants down some carrots. But in theory, it should work. In theory, but I have not seen any carrots thrown yet. Okay, so I'm gonna keep in mind that there's 13 carrots in here, and I guess I could probably throw out a ton of bread just to be safe. Like, yeah, this is probably not gonna do very much, so I'll throw out all this bread right in here, and maybe a little extra as well. And what I want to see is a bunch of carrots start filling up in here. So I'll kind of let this thing run for a little bit. I'll give myself some bread as well. There we go. Hopefully it'll work, and we can start like making sorting systems and stuff, because like obviously this is really annoying having all this bread in one thing, and like, yeah, it's just too much. But we'll see, of course. I will let that do its thing for a bit, and I can put these carrots away. I can trade them eventually, but for right now I can just throw them in here. I don't have any farmer villagers, so all this stuff is quite useless to me at the moment. Oh, it's actually working. We got carrots. Oh, wow. Okay, so I left for only a few minutes, and that's amazing. That's actually amazing. Okay, so we actually got carrots working in here. Oh, hallelujah to that. Awesome. So that is great stuff there. So we can definitely start trading with farmer villagers once we get them. So I kind of want to see if we can get some farmer villagers getting or going along inside of our thing, and we will be so rich. It will be amazing. So I want to try and do that and see if we can do that over the course of the next couple episodes, if we can actually do that. But we'll see. The villagers have been really stingy. They've been giving me stupid ones, so I've been very unlucky so far. But let's go ahead, let's take a look, see if anything's improved. Okay, so I think I might have to kill off more villagers again. At least it appears to me is that we're hitting a limit with the number of villagers right now. I don't seem to see anything on this side. That's super strange to me. I don't know why they all huddle up there, but it makes it kind of convenient to trade with them. Ooh, an iron golem. Check that out. That's kind of cool. Alright, except I hope that doesn't ruin the iron farm at all. But yeah, what it seems to me like I need to do something to the villagers, but now I'm actually really terrified because of the fact there's an iron golem there, and it's either I kill the iron golem, lower the villager score, or I kill the villagers, also lower the village score, and get the iron golem after me, and both are terrible options. Okay, so I'm gonna try the lava bucket. I'll see how this turns out, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it could be okay. It seemed okay last time I did it, so I just kind of need to get these guys into a controlled area where I can do this without hurting the other ones that I don't want to hurt, which is going to be very difficult because currently they're all huddled up here. But if I just kind of like push this guy outside really quickly and then close this up, then it might be alright. Like that. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, so now I can go ahead and take this guy out probably without hurting anyone. So I'll just do that. Oh! Oop, careful. Okay, so he should be okay. I didn't see any of the hate particles. So yeah, he'll probably be gone in just a second. He's running around quite a lot. Okay, so I guess I can see. Okay, it looks like the... Ooh, Iron Golem's not mad at me. Perfect. So that worked out fine. So I can do the same thing with the leather worker as well. This guy's not really that good. And yeah, like both these leather workers I'm not really too fond of, so I will happily get rid of these guys. And we'll push you outside. And then that should give us more breeding space for the villagers, which is perfect. So, oh, you came back out. Or in. Yeah, in's the word I want. Okay, so I killed off the leather workers. Hopefully these guys will start breeding soon. I can probably toss them more food. That would probably be a good idea. But I'm happy with the villagers that are in here. There's not very many at the moment. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get some of this stuff and let them breed a little bit more, which would be good. And then hopefully in the next episode we can see that there's a couple more villagers, maybe even a farmer villager, which would be ideal. So let's just get tons of this and we'll see exactly what happens with that. Okay, so I'm very happy with the progress we made in today's episode. We did kill off a few villagers. We did end up making this carrot farm work, which is perfect. So eventually we can make the potato farm, do the same thing we just did, so I can probably leave this dirt thing up for a little while until I guess maybe we get another nitwit and I feel like actually making the third one, which would be perfect. Awesome, look at that, that's amazing. So I'm hoping in the next episode we'll see some sort of farmer villager. We can get tons of emeralds, and that will make it very easy to make maybe another emerald beacon, which would be cool. And so we'll need more wither skeleton skulls for that. You guys know the whole thing, the whole deal with that. Because we only have one beacon, we've only had one beacon for a very long time now. It'd be cool to expand on that a little bit. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Of course, if you did, make sure you do leave a like on it. It does help out the channel. Lets me know you guys did appreciate the episode, of course. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode. Let me know what you thought down in the comments section. And I must say that went pretty well. Everything in this episode went pretty well there. So I'm hoping that kind of stays like that. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.